I'm in a stairwell. Is it a bad echo?
It's my echo. That's because the door is open to the show. But hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Let's
The
see.
golden role models. The Boston Hug connection is back, baby.
We're the Brooklyn girls today.
Okay, the Brooklyn
Get it
girls. That's right.
right.
Brooklyn girls.
That's why everybody's here.
Aw,
Happy August
I love us.
22nd.
Oh my gosh. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you too. Thank you for
All the
sending
way
me
from London.
flowers, although I'm not home.
I know, but you didn't send me anything, right?
No, because I know
Yet.
you're not home. Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
you
so
want me
smart.
to?
Yeah, I want some flowers too.
What kind of flowers do you want?
I want some sunflowers and some
Sunflower seeds?
roses. I'll take some sunflower seeds too, spicy.
Pickle flavor. I'm gonna send you the pickle ones.
Yummy.
Yeah.
So, what are we
Hello.
going to talk about?
Dude, I don't know. That's a good question. I was gonna text you, like, what should we talk about? I guess we could answer some nice questions. Or just, let's see, how are we feeling 10 years later? How do we feel the day of? First, let's start with that.
Okay, how do I feel the day of?
I
I still
cried a
remember
lot.
that day like it was yesterday. I
Yeah.
cried a lot. Let me get away from these people. God, they're so loud. I remember being just in so much anxiety, but so a feeling in my heart that this match was going to be so amazing and special. But I remember when I got to the arena, or I should say right before the match, just like crying in the locker room and having like such a big anxiety attack that I'm like, oh my God, we're next. Holy shit, what are we going to do? And then finally I just had to pull it together and be like, oh my God, let's go out there and just kill it. We were
I feel
born to
like
do this.
I don't even remember you being that freaked out. I feel like I felt calm because I was like, oh, I got her. She's fine. She seems to like be super focused. But maybe
No,
you just weren't showing me.
I remember being in the locker room and crying, and the Iconics were like, "Are you okay?" And Nia Jax was curling my hair for the
Oh, I
match of all
remember that.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
She did my hair that night, and
Oh.
yeah, I just had this big breakdown before I went out, and then I just pulled it all together, and I was like, "All right, no more crying because I don't want to mess up my makeup, but it's go time, baby."
Yeah. I can't even really remember how I felt. I just felt like I wasn't ready or like I knew it was going to be, I just felt excited to work with you. But then I was also really sad because I thought that was like our last one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is just like, I was more focused on the sad stuff where I was just like, I'm not going to be able to wrestle her for a long time, you know? Like I didn't know how long it was going to be. So it was just like so
One
weird. I
month
was
later.
more, yeah, 1 month later. And then we got to do another 10 year for that one. We got to do something
I
good.
know. Yeah,
Wow.
that was the craziest day ever. Just
Yeah.
because I was a couple months on the main roster, and they
Yeah.
brought me in, and they told me last minute that I had to do an NXT panel that took like 2 hours. And I
Oh,
was like, oh my
yeah.
God, I have no time to talk to Pam before this match or
Yeah.
try anything or go to the ring. And I remember after the panel that I just rushed to the ring and being like, okay, so here's some ideas
You
and
said,
here's the big
okay,
spot I want to do.
here's this Poison Rana I want to do. I said, I can't do a backflip, dude. You said,
I
yes,
said,
you can.
yes, you can.
And then you told me, I practiced it. It'll be fine. I was like, I never practiced it. How am I supposed to do that? I can't even do a freaking drop kick.
It
But
was so crazy.
my favorite part of the night that I always still remember, and it's so weird, and I know I've told you this, was like when we got to the back and you threw the bag that we carried the title in.
Yeah.
Like you threw that bag to me, and that's like when it hit me like, oh shit, this is mine. Like now I
Oh,
have to bring, now it's my responsibility to bring this with me everywhere. It was so weird.
that's that's the only part I don't remember is throwing the bag at you.
That's you didn't throw it at me, you threw it to me, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was I always think about that match just because so many fans tell me about that match every time I see them or meet them or wrestlers that I meet, how
Dude,
important and how much of an
crazy.
impact that match meant to them. So it's definitely my favorite match of my whole entire career. I can't
Yeah.
thank you enough. And it's just so special to see the growth of women's wrestling within this past 10 years just because
Yeah.
of that match. Not just the United States, it changed the perspective globally. Like all over the world, people saw that match and was like, whoa, I'm
Yeah.
inspired by this. Little girls said I can be a wrestler because of that match. Dads wanted to bring their kids to the shows because of that match. And just still 10 years later, how impactful that match means to so many people. It's It's wild to me.
Yeah. It's very strange that you could still meet people to this day and they bring that up. And it never like it always makes me emotional. Like it always tears me up. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's enough. Like I was like, please don't make me cry right now. I don't know why. It's just like it's always that feeling's just always there. And if someone brings it up, then I get choked up.
And I
It's
especially love meeting the fans that were actually at the show too. They're like, I was
yeah.
at Brooklyn. I'm like, whoa, you're
Somebody
freaking
gave me
part
a
of history
ticket.
forever.
Somebody gave me like a real ticket this SummerSlam weekend. So I have
That's
it like in my yeah, it's so cool. And then
that is
like
awesome.
meeting the I met that the Sapphire that you wrestled. I think you
Yeah.
wrestled her like that weekend and I met her the following week or something. And that she showed me a picture and was like then we started talking about that and I was like bawling the whole night.
Uh,
This is so crazy. I feel so
it is.
lucky that I got to do that with you and that we're still like being able to have that impact 10 years later, even separately, which seemed impossible before, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that we get to.
That's amazing. And now I'm here
Yeah.
at Rev Pro.
Repo?
Yes.
Who are you gonna beat
Wrestling
up?
another chick. Um, why
Oh
can I
my
not think
God.
of her name right now? Oh my
Oh, what
God,
is
I'm
it? All
so
right, let's ask
stressed
the
and
people in the
tired.
chat. What's her name? Oh my God, guys, this is
I'm,
terrible.
I'm
Oh
so
my
bad.
God, you just wrestled so many people. What number belt is it? 26? 20,
I'm trying to
34?
fight for title number 9 tonight. Thank you very
Title number 9.
much.
Cool. That's cool. I just want one.
Jealous? Want one?
I just want one, dude.
Come face me then, dude.
Which one?
Come
Oh,
on, give the people what they want. Just one
Emerson
more
Jane.
match.
Emerson Jane.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I knew
Oh,
that.
go
I'm
Emerson
jet
Jane.
lagged.
No, you're not.
Oh, there's kids.
Hi,
So what do you think
kids.
about one more
I just
match?
I just spit on myself. It depends what title's up on the line, you know.
Okay.
We'll see.
I
And
have a lot.
how long would it be in? Would it be in like 10 years or 5 years or 3 years or 1 year?
10 years seems a little too long. I can't imagine
Mama's
wrestling you in 10 years. I would be
Mama's getting
44.
old.
You would be
Let's
what,
not
50
say
something?
don't say how old I would be.
Oh my God. If I wrestled you when you're 50, I
We would
think I
just
would
laugh,
love
I
that.
think. I
I
think
would
we would
love
just
that.
laugh, dude.
It wouldn't even be a match. It'd just be like a ha
No, that
ha.
spot. Remember that spot you sent me? Like you texted me something the other day, not the other day, the other week. It was just like a really bad little spot of like so like uncoordinated, and that's exactly
Yeah,
how it would be.
probably.
Yeah.
Maybe in the next 5,
Okay.
if it's
Could do that.
possible. If not, I'm gonna retire.
One more match as tag champions. They want us as tag champions, maybe.
Oh, as tag champs.
Oh, that's
Oof.
good.
I'm not
Why is
having the
it?
best luck as tag team partners here in AEW, except for on
Me
Wednesday I did
neither.
win, thanks to Athena.
Yeah, I saw that you're
But
cheating on me with Athena.
she's you know how she is.
Yeah, I know how she is. I have a funny video of her that I just watched a funny video of her. I don't know if she's still on the chat. I did see her come in.
She's
Um,
here actually at the show.
oh, she is? Okay, there's
Yeah.
one video of her. We were laughing at something in like a Rumble one time. She was selling something and she came crawling over to me and I was like, "What is she doing?" She was like army crawling, army crawling. Then she just looked at me, "You good, cold chick?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'll send you the video. It's so stupid. I remember that
She
moment. Just
cracks
be
me
like,
up.
yeah, she's funny. I was gonna
Ugh.
go to her show too, but then I got added to a dark match, and I saw that you were there, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was about to go. I was gonna do
No,
my
I
nice
love
little
women's
3 hour drive.
wrestling.
Do you?
Yeah,
I can't tell.
that was a really special show. I wanted to support it just because it's so important to support your local indie promotions, but especially for women's wrestling.
Yeah.
There were so many amazing girls at that show, and just being there for that, it was so cool. Especially being there for Athena,
Yeah, I was gonna
um,
say that too.
you know, to see that she's doing this to support women's wrestling. She just wants to help them get more exposure. So I just wanted to
Yeah.
be there to support her,
I
and
think that's the best
it was
because,
cool.
like, for us, like coming up on the indies, it was just hard to get booked on shows because of that reason. They think like, oh no, that sorry, either if they have space, it's just for one women's
One
match, and
girl,
like, yeah,
yeah.
and like, oh, that's it. Or it was just like there weren't enough people that wanted to book it because they didn't think that people would want to see it. So like to
Hmm.
have a whole dedicated show to that, and then to be able to put people that are like you want to give them a chance, or your friends, or just people that fans would love to come watch.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool that she's doing that. I want to go to the next one. It's
Well, I
in
won't be at the next one. We'll
October.
see. It's
Good.
in
I
October, yeah.
will. Well, I
And
will
Chris
be there.
Statlander is going to be there.
That's why I'm going.
Oh, okay.
She's
Make
my
me jealous.
favorite.
Make me jealous.
Yeah.
She is amazing.
Yeah. I
She's
told you
right
that a
behind
long time
Drew.
ago.
I
Told you,
know.
yeah. And now she's your second favorite. So
No, Tony Storm's my
I have the
second.
eye.
She's my third.
You just said Chris is right behind me.
Well,
So wait,
and
am
a half.
I your,
I
what
mean,
number am I?
Tony might be, you, no, you're my number one forever. No one will ever beat that match in Brooklyn, but Chris Statlander and Tony Storm are just so up there. I've never had a connection with somebody except for like you before. And I was like, when I first wrestled them, I'm like, oh my God, I miss this feeling
Yeah.
where you can just feel like if everything goes wrong, if everything goes to shits in the match, we would still be okay because they're just so
Yeah.
damn good.
Right.
I miss people like that, but it's been so much fun getting to wrestle different people from all over the world and level up a little bit.
Yeah. Just a little bit. You
A
only
little
leveled
bit.
up a little bit.
A
8 belts
little.
worth.
You
No
know.
one's even asking any questions. You guys, come on. What the heck
I
is
love you
going
guys so
on?
much. Mercedes and
Yes.
Tony went crazy. Stop. Don't say that name. Fight. Oh. It. Oh.
What's
Ah.
that say?
What does that mean? Mock tub.
We can't have a.
Hello.
You're so stupid. That's
Uh,
funny. I
time's up,
can't.
Tony Storm. Yeah, does anybody have any questions?
Come on, she's got a big match to do.
I got to get ready for my match tonight. The show
Are you
should
the main
start.
event?
You know, I don't want the fans to be mad at me. I was supposed to be the main event tonight, but I actually told them, could I be on the first half of the show? Because it's a really busy weekend and I have media in the morning, plus another show tomorrow, plus a pay-per-view on Sunday, so I can't be staying here till midnight. So tonight I will not be the main event, even though I know a lot of people wanted me to be, but Mama got to sleep.
Yeah, you're a sleepy girl.
But it's pretty cool that we're in a place where we can be like, no, I don't want the main event tonight.
Yeah, no thank you. Could you put me on right before intermission so I could set up my merch
Go
table?
first.
I gotta get out of here. Now you're
I'm
old and you don't
tired.
want to do the freaking main event.
I would love to, but if I didn't have so many shows and media in the morning, I would totally do it. But I didn't sleep good at all last night, and I'm jet lagged. And I have a crazy four-way this Sunday against two
Against
women
who?
I've never competed. You do?
No, I said against who?
Against Bozilla, who I just found out on Wednesday, so I had no time to prepare. Persephone from CMLL, who is incredible. I've never been in the ring with her. And Alex freaking Windsor, who tried to break my back on Wednesday. But you know what? I got this.
All right, dude. This isn't a
Just,
whole backstage promo.
I'm
All
just
right,
trying to
wait,
put
wait.
over what I'm doing this week.
I know, I
What are you
know.
doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? Right now I'm in
Yeah.
Dublin, Ireland. Let's see what I do today. We'll see what I
Get
get
some
into.
banoffee pie.
Some banoffee, yeah, for Trin. People keep talking about Trin in our chat. I'm so sad. We were supposed to be on this tour together, and now she can't because she wants to have a damn family. Dude, I cried so much when she told me. I was like,
uh,
I was such a loser. And then I wasn't at Raw because I haven't been. They just been doing the vignettes, so I
yeah.
wasn't at Raw, and I'm like, everybody better be freaking waiting for her to give her a big old hug. Like, ugh, I hated that I couldn't be there. But we had a good crazy weekend in New York, which is funny because she was pregnant. She's so happy we got to spend all the time together. But I'm like, no, that was crazy that we did all that. We hung out with Sal after the
Oh,
Barclay
cool.
show. Yeah, we were showing the pictures from. Remember when we hung out in Orlando with him? And
Yes.
yeah, that was so funny.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I was just showing some of the wrestling people a video of
I
what's
kind of
his name?
remember, but I don't because I was really drunk.
Yeah, yeah. You were dancing by yourself with a stranger.
I know. You're
It's
like
so
Michael
funny.
Jackson. I was like, all
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, I'm so excited for Trin. We have to go. We have to go hang out with her.
Yeah,
She's just
I
gonna
can't
be
wait to
home
see
all the
her.
time. I know.
I can't wait to see that bump on her and how big her booty's gonna get. Oh,
She's
delicious.
she's gonna be so beautiful. Oh
So
my God,
beautiful.
she's the best. We're gonna
Mm,
miss her. And
I can't
someone
wait to
said
see the baby.
tequila. Yeah.
Shout out to Big Jim.
Big Jim, yay, yay.
And it's
Thank
not
you,
a
Big
Slim Jim,
Jim.
it's a Big Jim.
I was talking to him about like when the time that you guys were both gone, and we would always go out and like Trent would be like, "Don't worry, I got his credit card," and we'd just be
Yeah.
like, "Thank you,
Thank you,
John."
John.
He's like, honestly, whenever you guys sent me those videos, like it would make my day because I felt like I was doing something for you guys, or like I was hanging out with you guys. He's like, it just made me feel good every time. I'm like, okay, good, because we kind of felt
Thank you,
bad for
Big
always
Jim,
spending your
because
money.
we did spend his money a lot.
Yeah, we
But
did.
we were
Thank you,
struggling.
Big
We needed
Jim.
that credit card.
Yeah, and I was just on along for the ride. I just followed you
Yeah,
guys everywhere, what you were doing in those little that year or whatever.
the best.
The
So,
best.
you little marks, any questions? I got about 5 more minutes until I have to go put my makeup on, and the show's gonna start soon.
Are there any other women's matches on it?
Yes, it's Persephone versus the fans will tell you in the comments. Um, there should be a surprise appearance, which I ruined, by Athena and Billy Starks, but I think they already talked about that. And I saw a lot of girls here today. I don't know what they're doing, but
Oh,
a lot
cool.
of AEW girls are here.
Oh, good, good, good.
So maybe more surprises. But this is the 13-year anniversary for Rev Pro,
Oh,
and
wow, that's cool.
the big show.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm jealous that you get to wrestle tonight. Okay, wait. Brooklyn. Wait, what'd they say? After Brooklyn, what's your second favorite match against each other? Oh, my. I think mine's Hell in a Cell, or the
Oh,
one, or the one like we did maybe our last like singles
on
after.
SmackDown,
Yeah,
I love Hell in a Cell. Like that's one of
yeah.
my favorite matches of all time.
And I'm super
Just be-
proud of that one.
yeah, that was a crazy one. Just because it was during a pandemic. And I remember us going in the night before, just looking around the cage and being like, what can we do? What, blah, blah, blah. And the next day we were told what we couldn't do because someone was doing
Yeah.
all of our stuff. And just the fact that we were able to change things on the fly. And during the match, you messed up taping the kendo
Yeah.
stick.
I didn't mess it up. I couldn't do it because I was so sweaty. I couldn't rip the tape.
And we were supposed to do a spot during that. And
Yeah.
I remember walking over and going, oh, I guess we're not going to do that. And I just rolled in the
Yeah.
ring and did, like, let's go to the next one.
I
And
forget
I
what was
talked to
supposed to
Pat Buck the other
happen.
day because I was like, what was that spot, Pat? And he has it all written down. And he showed me, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh, that's so funny. That spot that we were supposed to do was, thank God we didn't do it because it was going to be stupid.
Really?
Yeah. I think I was
I
supposed to, like, double knees you through a table through the kendo sticks or something.
I thought it was my finish on top of them, and then we just ended up doing it on the. I don't know. No, we
I
took
don't
something
remember. I
up.
got to look at what he sent me, but it
Oh,
cracked me
that's
up.
so funny. I didn't even
Because
know that we had
that
Pat.
spot always makes me laugh when I go around the corner and I look. I'm just like, oh, what
Yeah.
happened?
And then I ended up doing it with Bianca the next year because I was like, I need to like
Did
make
it
up
work, though?
for
You
it.
taped it right?
I taped it before the show so that I just
Oh,
pulled it
smart.
out. It was already taped. Yeah.
That's my favorite spot ever.
Yeah. Wait, so
Got
is that
Trish
your
Adora
favorite one?
here.
Huh?
That has to be my second favorite
Second
match with
favorite one.
you.
Okay, yeah, same.
But we've had so many, even like WrestleMania Access. There was a match that I had
Yeah.
with you that cracks me up still.
Yeah, that was
Um,
the no bump match. And we just
yeah,
called it and we're like, let's just call a match with no bumps.
it was the
And
best.
remember the one we did with Breeze and Sami
Love
Zayn?
that Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I love that one because I love laughing with Breeze about Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Putting that match together with him.
Yeah. That was so stupid.
But we've had so many, and it's so crazy to think about. Damn, we're so
Yeah.
good, Mark.
We're
You're the
good.
best.
Now you're good. I just got
You're the
lucky
you're the
that I have
best.
chemistry with you.
I'm so lucky. But
Yeah.
that's my second favorite match with you.
Cool.
You two live at the Barclays. I can't read. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, the show's starting, guys.
Uh-oh, you gotta go.
I gotta go soon. Let me answer two more
Our favorite
questions.
match as a tag team. I loved our one when we lost with Shayna and Nia.
Naya. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one too. Was that when he turned on me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
I think so.
I missed that gear. That was my Hardy Boys gear. Remember my stuff got
Oh yeah, and you
stolen?
lost it.
I didn't lose it. It got stolen. My car
That's
got
true.
robbed.
And your title.
And my title.
9 bucks a day. When are you getting that?
Um,
Okay, how about questions for the both of us?
yeah. Bailey,
Bailey, would
would
you
you
do a
do?
Mercedes money in Spokane?
Yeah.
Would ya?
If you have one of your gear people make me gear, I will wear it.
Okay. Then I would love to see that. I'll make them do that.
Okay.
Okay.
But it
One more
can't be
question, y'all.
shorts
No,
because
I
I'm
won't.
not
I'll
ready
make a
yet.
pants. I'll
One
make
day
a
I'll
pants.
make shorts. Okay, okay. Yeah, one more question. You choose it because you have a big night.
Let's see. What are your thoughts on the Iron Woman match? What's your thoughts on it?
Hmm. I was ripped. I had some
You
abs, dude.
were ripped.
I I love that match too. Um, we were just talking about it when you did that arm drag with Sapphire.
Yeah.
That threw me off sometimes when things happen really early on in matches. Then I'm like, oh no, I have to wrestle for like 27 more minutes, and I just like
Yeah.
I gave her a Japanese arm drag and she landed
And I
hella
NXT
high.
test
Like,
myself.
yeah, so I felt terrible on that. Like it was hard to get back in the zone after that. But that's another
Yeah.
one we were the first main event in WWE for women ever,
History.
history. So like that
Yeah.
really gets downplayed sometimes because of Brooklyn, you know? Like people don't
Yeah.
think about that. So I try to remember that, but I'm so grateful we got to do that. And then the whole like, you know, them celebrating us afterwards, and then that's when you were officially gone and I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
And I sometimes forget about all the roster coming out at the end until I look back at pictures. I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I can't believe they got the whole locker room together to come out,
Yeah.
you know,
And it
give
all
us a
felt
stand
like,
ovation.
yeah, that was crazy. That was such a special time because it felt
So
real
good.
because like NXT was such like a family then, you know? So it felt like they
Yeah.
really did want to be there for us.
But I
So,
love that match and I love the build up to it. I just remember being at Raw a couple weeks after Brooklyn and William Regal came up to me and was like, hey, I talked to Hunter and I heard a rumor, but don't say nothing. He wants to see you down at NXT this week. I said, oh really? Why?
oh, when
I
he
don't
talked to us.
know. I don't know, but just be ready. Just be ready. I said, okay. So I went down to NXT and they said, Hunter wants to talk to you and Pam. I was like, okay, where? In the stands,
Yeah.
just us? All right.
Yeah.
And then he just gave
Yeah.
us this whole spill about, how great Brooklyn was. And now we're going to be the main event. And not only are we going to be the main event, we're going to have the first ever or Iron Women's match.
Yeah.
And I just was like, oh my
I
God.
remember being kind of stressed out because I was like, oh, I already feel like I got over Brooklyn, like the biggest night ever, and now we have to like do it again, but
Do it
better. And
again.
for freaking 30 minutes, like, oh, that was a scary,
That was
but
a
good
hard
scary.
match. It
Yeah,
was that was probably one of my most challenging matches, and just getting ready for it because one, that was my longest match I've ever had at the time,
yeah,
and I just remember doing so much cardio to get ready for you. I'm like,
yeah.
please, how am I gonna wrestle for 30 minutes? What do you do for 30 minutes?
Thank God we
But
just sold
came
a
out
lot.
flawless.
We're so in good shape.
Yeah,
Such good
we
shape,
still
dude.
are.
Yeah,
Gained at least
yeah.
10 pounds, but I'm still in good shape.
Same, dude. I lost it and I put it back on this week. I'm
uh,
like, damn it. Getting old is hard.
it's hard. It won't
Yeah,
come off that easily, but it feels better for when I'm bumping now.
that's true. You
Having
were a
more
little
meat on my
tiny
back.
little girl. Yeah, good.
Well, fans, thank you for letting me join along, but the first match is about to start, and I'm on the first half of the
Oh
show.
my God, get out of here.
So let me go make my money.
Go
But
make some
thank you,
money.
everyone, for joining us live, and I love you, Marky Mark, so
Love you,
much.
Marky Mark.
Thank you for everything, and happy 10-year anniversary to the
Happy
greatest
10
women's match
years.
of all time.
I'll see you on October something, whenever the Iron Woman match was.
Yes, we need to celebrate. We need a
Yeah,
shot,
yeah. We'll
and
celebrate then. We'll
hopefully
do
we can wrestle
we'll do
again one day.
a drinking live and a drinking IG live.
That sounds a little dangerous,
I know, I'm just kidding.
but we'll do
All
it.
right.
Okay.
All right,
I love
guys.
you, Mark.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.